Welcome to the Solice Spot, where thoughts on life, leadership, and purpose are brought to you by CLS Leadership Solutions, leading today for tomorrow. Cedric Solice here, and I want to thank you for joining me on another episode of the Solice Spot. Today's thought on life, leadership, and purpose is really simple. Rise. This message is for all the leaders out there, all the parents out there, all the people out there who are just been struggling, been knocked down, have dealt with difficulty after difficulty, curveball after curveball. You're having challenges on your job. You're having challenges leading at work. You've been beat up. You've been dealing with things that are completely out of your control. You've been dealing with hardships at home, hardships with money. You've been dealing with trying to figure out what your purpose is and where you are at life, where you are in life because you're stuck. I tell you now today, rise. It is time. It is time for a renaissance in leadership. It's a time for a renaissance in purpose. And I want you to be a part of that. The greatest things in life are found on the other side of hard. Coach Monty Williams said that. It is time for you to rise. You are still here. You have survived the worst days you've ever experienced because you are still here. It is time for you to take your place and rise in your leadership. It is time for you to take your place and rise in your purpose. It is time for you to rise. It is time for us to re-engage as leaders. It's time for us to put aside the things in the past that challenged us, that hurt us, because they only made us better. They only made us stronger. They only made us more resolute. They only made us more purposeful. It's time for you to rise. Let's enjoy and embrace the audacity of leadership and the audacity of purpose. Barack Obama talked about the audacity of hope. I'm talking about the audacity of leadership and purpose. Rise in your leadership, rise in your purpose, because it will take you to levels and experiences and things that you've never seen, never thought that you could touch, never even imagined. But it takes you to move, to rise, to stand up, regardless of what has happened. I want you today, right now, wherever you're sitting, whatever you're doing, to stand up and rise and embrace your purpose, embrace your leadership, learn all the things that you need to know to be whom you need to be in this moment and every moment moving forward. Rise. Thank you for joining me on another episode of the Solice Spot. Lead better today so that you can lead with excellence tomorrow.